guys, and welcome back to another update video. So I've been gone for roughly a week. I had a week off from work, actually a little more than a week off from work. And during that time, I had committed all of that time to house projects. So we've been painting our house, doing repairs on the outside of our house, finishing a landscaping project. Finally, I will share pictures of that at the end. And so it's just been a very, very busy, probably the last 10 days. So I apologize that this update video has been late. However, it's for good reason. So one of the things that we did on 4th of July, we decided we would take that day to celebrate America and go to Fargo and enjoy a movie and some dinner, me and my mom. We went and saw Sound of Freedom. If you haven't seen Sound of Freedom, you need to go watch it. It is a wonderful movie with a great message. It's so eye-opening, and I think that everybody should see it. It's a wonderful movie. Go see it if you have not. So let's jump right into my update. So I'm currently 272.2 pounds. So that puts me at 39 pounds down from when I started this March 21st. So that's 110 days that I've been doing this program. Roughly 3.5 months. So some things that I have coming up that I want to do. I want to start doing calisthenics. I probably said that wrong. Calisthenics. It's just body weight exercises. It improves your coordination. And for me, I want to start at the base and get comfortable with my body again before I start actually lifting and adding weight. I just need to relearn how to use my muscles and how my muscles work together before I think I'll feel comfortable actually beginning lifting. So I'm going to start doing that. Then I'm going to add weight. I just want to avoid injury, and I want to preserve my joints as best as I can while I'm still this big as well. So I want to get some more weight off doing these exercises before I start adding more weight on. Calisthenics won't be a long-term workout plan, but it'll be something to get me back comfortable with using my body and how my body works. I think that's probably something that a lot of people don't talk about. When you're overweight, you begin not moving as much and you lose the ability to move your body the way that you used to and trust your body to hold you. And so I just need to get back to being comfortable with my body and using it. So I thought that was something that we should probably touch on here because it might be something that other people feel the same way about and they just don't know what to do because, we'll just lift weights. We'll just walk on the treadmill or run on the treadmill. We'll just do this, just do that. Okay. Those are all great options, and I will be lifting weights. That is not a question. However, to get yourself started, there is nothing wrong with starting at the basics, like we did in elementary gym class with calisthenics. So if you want to look it up, I'll spell it out for you. It's CALISTHENICS. Okay? And it will give you a whole list of exercises to do. Pick the ones that you feel comfortable with. You can do burpees, you can do squats, you can do wall sits, you can do dips. It's all body weight related. It's not added weight. And it's low impact, so your joints will be protected, and the chances of injury are very low because there is no added weight. It's just you. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and look that up. Do some digging on it. I'm still researching myself. I still need to put together a plan of what I want to do because the other thing is I don't have a lot of time, and after work I'm very tired. So it needs to be something that's like in the 15-minute to a half-hour range. I want it to be roughly that long. So I just need to write that down and figure out what I want to do. The other thing that I was going to talk about is I finally got back on strict eating. I needed to give Atkins a fair shake, and I hadn't been doing that because I had been making a lot of exceptions, a lot of concessions, and my weight kind of stayed in the same area within like 4 pounds, and I wasn't losing, but I also wasn't gaining. So I would go up one day, I'd go down the next, then I'd stay the same, and then I'd go up, and then I'd go down, and I was getting frustrated, and I was getting to the point where I was ready to just be done because I wasn't seeing any results, and I was seeing negative results, and I had nobody to blame for that but myself. So I needed to get my head back in the right place and get back on clean eating grind and just stick with it, because I have come too far to go back, and I never will go back. So times like this happen where you end up in a valley. Okay, there's peaks and there's valleys, and it happens. And what matters is getting back on, doing it the way you're supposed to, and not giving up. Because I was getting to that point where I was ready to throw in the towel and say, I'm over this. I'm sick and tired of it. It's not doing anything for me. Why even do it? But that's the wrong mindset. And I needed to shake that, and I needed to give myself the chance to do what I want for myself. And that's to lose this weight, feel better in my own skin, feel better about myself, and to just enjoy life again in a way that I feel good. And giving in is only going to put me back, and I don't want that. So if you get into that kind of a mindset, just know that it's only going to hurt you in the long run, and you have to jump back on the wagon and push yourself to do what you set out to do. Otherwise, you're just shortchanging yourself. So I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. I just went through it. But you can do it. I did it. You can do it. And we can do it together. So don't shortchange yourself. Do it for yourself and push through that. Some other things that I was going to say is that so far, since I've started back on clean eating, Atkins has proven to be successful for me. I'm losing weight just as quickly as I was on Optavia, and I feel the same as I did on Optavia, so really nothing has changed except for the amount of money I was spending. And I'm not knocking Optavia. It was great for me, and I am so thankful that it gave me what I needed to get started. And like I said, if this doesn't work out, I'm going right back to it because it is a great program. So with that being said, some of the things that I've done with my diet is I have started eating some fish and chicken. So a lot of what we've been eating is just beef and shrimp. So, and though I love those two things, but I found some fish fillet, salmon fillets, and chicken breasts in my freezer. And I said, you know what? Let's start eating them because they've just been sitting there. And so I've been throwing them in my air fryer. Hate on me if you want, but it is so much easier than babysitting it in a, skillet or putting it in the oven that takes twice as long. And the other reason that I'm doing this is because I want to start getting more comfortable cooking. So I can make food. I'm not incapable of that. I'm just not the best cook, and cooking makes me anxious because it's a lot harder than baking. With baking, you pretty much put all the stuff together in a bowl and mix it up and put it in a pan for a lot of the recipes. And so it's not as hard. But with cooking, there's different cook times for your vegetables and your meat and your this, and it's just a lot more intricate. And so I get anxious when I cook because I don't want to burn food and I don't want to waste food, and so I just stay away from it. And I want to get better at it, and I need to start doing that. So I've started with baby steps in the air fryer. So I've been doing a lot of salmon. Salmon's really easy. I love salmon, and it's good for you. And I'll do a fillet at night with my lean and green. I'll do it with a salad. Sometimes if I'm not feeling a salad and I want something warm, I'll put a can of chickpeas in a pot and warm it up with some spices and like a tablespoon of a sauce of some kind, like ranch, or I'll use the Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A, random sauces that I have in my fridge just to give it some flavor. And then usually I'll add water in there and let it kind of simmer down so it has a little bit of a sauce to it. And then with that salmon, I will put that in, kind of mix it together, and it's like a quick fish meal that's delicious. So it just feels hearty. And so sometimes I'll do that. Most of the time it's with a salad. I love chickpeas anyway, so I couldn't tell you why. I just love them. So I'll do that. And then last night was the first chicken endeavor that I took on. My poor mother had to deal with me asking, is this done? Am I going to make myself sick? If this, is this okay? And so I'd come over to her with the air fryer and show her my, piece of chicken. Because my meat thermometer was not giving me anything. So, yeah. It's been a journey, but it's also important to know how to cook for yourself, because if you can't do that, then you're going to rely on somebody else to do it for you. And that's going to be fast food and restaurants. So I'm trying my best to learn more about cooking. So more to come on that. I don't really use recipes. It's just whatever I like and whatever I think will taste good. And I kind of just put it on there and go with it. So that is my update. A lot of stuff going on. I won't do a big giant montage because you're going to be here for 45 minutes if I do that, but I will share pictures of the finished perennial bed that I've been working on. In a few videos previous, I talked about it and showed pictures. And then maybe I'll sneak in a few from our Fargo trip. We'll see. So I hope that you'd enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave comments down below. I do my best to read them all and reply to you guys. So thanks for being here. We will see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later. I just realized that I forgot to show you guys what I look like. I always end these videos doing that. So I even had it in my notes here, right at the bottom, and I still forgot. So if that tells you how great I am at this. So I will show you what I look like. Still have my church clothes on from earlier. Try not to run my cat over with the chair. Hold on. Okay. So this is what I look like. Okay, now we can be done. So I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.